Now, let me get to something a little bit more important than the DH.
What's this now? It's going to get me upset now. It's got to be Jet-related, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, it relates to what we've talked about today with Jamal. According to Rich Cimini, who we
now
trust,
what?
Jamal Adams has informed the team he wants to be traded.
Oh, God.
So that comment at the end of the Instagram post
there you go.
turns out to be prophetic. And now, according to Cimini, who's got no reason to be wrong, he's a very credible Jet reporter, not making it up, Jamal Adams is saying, get me the hell out of here. Beautiful. That's what you wanted.
No. What can I say?
Are you surprised we got here? Are you surprised we're in this moment?
Once the Jets started saying that they were going to, they were going to have a deal with this guy. They kind of promised him they were going to redo his contract, which I think they did earlier, and whenever that was. You knew you were going to get to this point if they didn't give him one. So here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
And it didn't help with, and let's be honest, I mean, the whole thing with last year with the trade to the Cowboys and that they were, were they shopping them, were they not? I mean, that didn't help the relationship either. Let's be real.
No,
did not help it.
I think what's hurt the relationship more than that is that they haven't made him a contract offer.
Right.
I mean, I think it's as simple as that.
DeChambeau did make the birdie, by the way. So he's 4 under now.
So 3 strokes back. Yes, I feel very good.
Okay.
I'd feel better if Jamal Adams wasn't asking for trades.
Well, no, but I'm just trying. I understand that.
I know.
But, I mean, the one thing, though, I mean, the Jets still do have control over him. I mean, they still have that.
Joe, they could tell him we're not trading him. Too bad.
Well, that's it. And that's what I want to hear them say. And I would also like to see them actually get the deal done. Deal done.
You almost wonder. We talk about what the owner's strategy is in these negotiations. If this was the strategy all along, just get Jamal to ask for a trade, and then when we trade him, you see, Jamal wanted out. The problem is if you're the Jets, you lose the leverage that you may have had if
they trade him, I will rip them as I always do. This would be typical of this franchise. If they trade Jamal Adams and don't get this deal done, this is why this team is now going on 52 years, one of the big reasons, 52 years without sniffing a Super Bowl. And that's because of the complete mismanagement that they always are. They're the worst drafting team in football, maybe in the history of the league. We don't know that yet, but it's probably close. You finally got a guy that's a number 1 draft choice that panned out. He's probably the best player at his position, certainly top 3. And you get yourself in a position where the guy wants to trade. I mean, this is the same old nonsense that happens over and over again. I mean, it happened with Revis. It's happening here.
This is worse than Revis because Darrelle Revis ended up having a very good, relatively long career with the Jets where they had some team success.
Yes.
This guy's been in the league for 3 years.
Right, and the team hasn't had a winning season.
No.
Right.
He's 24 years old. He's their best player on defense by a country mile. And it seems like they've worked this way to have him be so ticked off. He's saying in the middle of June, trade.
This is again. This is why it's the same old. Joe Douglas. Everybody's praising Joe Douglas. Well, until I see Joe Douglas do so, I don't know what he is. I'm not going to praise him. He hasn't done anything. But if you're going to mess it up with Jamal Adams, we've seen this nonsense before. It's very disheartening. It's just typical Jets. It's so typical. It's typical.
They couldn't have just gotten this done in terms of you draft somebody as good as Jamal.
Get it done.
Well, they still
I got to see him playing for the Cowboys. I got to see him win a Super Bowl for the Cowboys, or go to the Hall, be a Hall of Famer now for somebody else, right? That's probably what's going to happen.
They're not there yet. Hopefully,
one of
the first tests that Joe Douglas is facing, he doesn't mess up by dealing him away. I wouldn't deal him away. I understand he's upset.
Right.
But I would not trade a guy like this who's this good right now. I'd be working out a contract extension. And if you believe Jamal, and I choose to, because why would I think he's lying? The Jets haven't even made him an offer. It's not like they're lowballing him. They haven't made him an offer.
Right. No, they haven't.